We are approaching the Republic of Slovenia, which is bordered by Italy, Austria, Hungary, and Croatia, and it has a lot of European influence. So you can see it in the architecture as well as the culture. Slovenia is mostly mountainous and forested, and you can see the Julian Alps as you approach the capital, which is Ljubljana. We will move to Ljubljana a little later. First, we move towards Lake Bled, which is a glacial lake fed by hot springs, and it has a town of its own with a church and a castle. Bled is a tourist attraction and the lake surrounds Bled Island. The island has several buildings, one of the main buildings being the church dedicated to the Assumption of Mary. It was built around the 17th century and the church has a 52-meter tower and a Baroque staircase dating back to 1655. There are 99 stone steps leading up to the building, and the church is frequented during weddings, where traditionally it is considered good luck for the groom to carry his bride up these steps and ring the bell inside the church. The transportation to Bled Island is by a wooden boat called Pletna. We had this furry traveler with us who was very gentle and was also traveling to the island. The beautiful blue color of the lake, which is almost turquoise, is because of the springs and the glaciers which have formed the lake. That is Bled Castle, which you can see from the lake. It is believed that 22 local families were given exclusive rights to ferry religious pilgrims across the lake. And to date, I think they are direct descendants from those original families, and the profession is still restricted. As you can see, that's a go-kart which is on the mountains, and there are some cable cars also. A lot of people enjoy boating as well as swimming on the lake. Well, here are the 99 stone steps. And this is the church tower. It is considered lucky, and you can have your wish if you ring the bell thrice. So many people take a turn at it, and we also did so. There is a legend about a young widow who lived in Bled Castle and whose husband was killed by robbers and his body was dumped into the lake. So she collected all the silver and the gold and paid for a bell that would be put into the chapel on the island so that it reminded of her husband every time it was rung. There are beautiful Gothic frescoes inside the church, and they seem to be from around the time 1470. This is the church tower, which has a Baroque stairway dating from 1655. The wooden steps are quite comfortable, so it is not too difficult to climb up to the top of the tower. Although you do need a ticket for the church and the tower.
This is the 99 steps.
I think we go down and get that.
This is the museum on the island. You do not need a separate ticket for it as long as you buy the ticket for the church. a slippery fellow on our way to Bled Castle. Bled Castle is on a steep hill overlooking the lake, and the history goes back 1,000 years. An earthquake around 1511 had damaged the Bled Castle, but then it took 60 years for the castle to be completely restored. There are stunning views of the Lake Bled, the island, and the surrounding mountains from the castle. I want to take you back to the story of the widow who had made a bell with the silver and gold when her husband had been killed by robbers and thrown into the lake. It is said that when the bell was being taken by the boatmen to the island, a storm broke out, sinking the boat, the boatmen, and the bell. And from time to time, the sunken bell can be heard ringing from the depths of the lake. The husband of this lady was an administrator at the castle, and she had actually gone to a convent after this incident. But the Pope heard about her sad story and had made a new bell and installed it on the island. The museum showcases history of Bled and its inhabitants, and also the parts of Slovenian culture and life, like arts and crafts and potteries. It is also a cultural center for fine arts because it hosts exhibitions by many artists. I personally found the 16th century Baroque church of this castle very interesting. This chapel has beautiful frescoes on the wall, and some of the things have been brought from the island to the chapel, so it is not exactly how it would have been in those times, but after the earthquake there were some renovations, and they have readjusted things to make it more attractive to tourists.